There is a fundamental principle of natural justice, known in Latin as nemo judes in causa sua. You cannot be a judge in your own case. It means you cannot be a judge in your own case. What we're discussing today is this. A lot of Nigerians don't really know the depth of decay, the depth of corruption in our judicial system. So few of us know. This video is all about the decay that is deepening in our judiciary today. Recently, Tinubu and Wike, they built mansions, luxury mansions for appeal court judges, and it's in batches. So Nigerians were defending them. Yes, now they need houses now, judges need their quarters now. But the question I asked was that, is this supposed to be done? Building of those houses for those judges, was it supposed to be done that way it was done? We can just come up with the building and hand over keys to them, and they will be feeling indebted to Wike. Is that how it's supposed to be? Or we'll be feeling indebted to the president of the country? I insisted that if mansions are to be built, it's ought to be included in the judiciary budget. There is an administrative process by which those mansions will be built for judges, not for Wike or Tinubu to just single-handedly use government money to build it. Well, that's by the wayside. The essence of this video is this. In case you don't know, judges are doing anyhow in courts. This is a report from courts. I want to show you a video. Let us watch this video. When Daily Farotsimi wrote a book, and a senior lawyer, senior advocate, felt offended, he came and kidnapped, he used police to kidnap Daily Farotsimi from Lagos to Ekiti. Some persons did not really understand what was going on. But thank God for the book. The book started opening Nigerians' eyes. What he wrote on that book? That justice in Nigeria is cash and carry. Justice in Nigeria is for the political class. Justice in Nigeria is not for the who is governor, who is in power. Listen to this counsel, his own experience in
other business in court. That was why at the last adjourned date, I raised this issue. Why are we still in court over this matter? That my Lord, Honorable Justice Peter Lifu, had declared ADC dead and ordered INEC to go and deregister ADC. So how can you in one...
That's introduction. He's representing a client who has filed a case against two judges, Justice Soho and Justice Peter Lifu, alleging that they are corrupt judges because of what the rulings the two judges have been doling out to the highest bidders. In this video, I'm just trying to give you a foundation, a background of where he's coming from. He is representing a client who has sued two justices of our court, accusing them of corrupt practices. Let's continue with the video.
So how can you in one breath declare a party dead and in another breath sitting over a dead party? It's strange to me. It's very, very strange to me. And I also know it's also strange to all the journalists that are interviewing me now. And we were ready to proceed on this same argument today. That, Lord, you cannot proceed on this matter any longer. You have declared ADC dead. And at the last adjourned date, you even made an order that ADC should pay a cost of 500,000 naira. So who is going to pay that cost now? Who is going to pay that cost? We should stop ridiculing the judiciary. And yesterday,
that is where we are right now. Judges are doing buying and selling. They are ridiculing the judiciary. That is because we have a corrupt head. When the head is corrupt, just imagine what the other branches will be. We have a corrupt head, and it is reflecting on all parastatals, all government branches all over Nigeria. Let's hear more of what he has to say.
Aware that the applicant which I represent in Kimakulamo Kando filed a suit against Honorable Justice John Soho and Honorable Justice Alifu. And the matter came up yesterday. And they were represented by one senior advocate. What is his name again? I probably have forgotten. So they've entered appearance for Honorable Justice Lifo and Honorable Justice Soho. So why are they still handling this matter? A matter that they're interested.
They are interested in the matter. They have been sued, yet they are still sitting on the matter. The matter of these persons, these clients that are alleging these two justices, they are corrupt. They are still sitting on the matter. You can hear his argument. You have declared ADC dead. You even instructed INEC to deregister ADC. Why are you still sitting on the ADC matter? You can hear the pertinent questions he's asking. And who will answer? That's where we are in our judiciary today.
My brother, it is a very strange period for us.
Indeed, a strange period.
And we are saying we must save judiciary from total collapse. From total collapse. What is their special interest in handling this matter, this ADC matter?
What is their special interest in handling this ADC matter? You can see, it's very obvious that these two judges, they were handpicked to handle this ADC matter. Even when they have been sued, a situation where they're supposed to recluse themselves, remove themselves from the way, they are still insisting they will be sitting on the matter. They want to be a judge in their own case, which is a fundamental principle in law, in natural justice, that you cannot be a judge in your own case. They're supposed to recluse themselves. But these justices, they still decide to sit on this matter that has to do with the registration of ADC. You hear his further argument that since you have ordered that ADC be deregistered by INEC should deregister ADC, until another higher court comes with another different judgment before anything can change. If you have deregistered ADC dead, now ADC is dead, why are you still sitting on ADC matter? You can hear his argument. But our judiciary, they are getting blind, deaf, and dumb on a daily basis. Let's finish the video.
If they're saying don't handle this matter, we have lost confidence in you. I will make available the processes filed by the applicant in this court. The applicant made far-reaching allegations against the justices of this court, Justice Soho and Justice Lifo, that they are corrupt judges. Yes, in the process they find that they are corrupt judges. So how can you? No, please, how can you after you have entered appearance to defend an allegation of corruption, you are still sitting on that matter? Then will an ordinary man on the streets say that that the applicant will get judgment or get favorable ruling
at all?
Or outcome in this matter?
Never.
By Justice Lifo to be not be executed at the moment. Does it not give grief for this matter to actually continue? It does not. It does not. At the moment, Justice Lifo declared ADC dead. What the Court of Appeal has done is to say, hold on for the burial of ADC. Let us look into it and see whether we can resurrect ADC like Jesus resurrected Lazarus. But in the eyes of the law, in the eyes of Justice Lifo, ADC is dead. All until ADC is resurrected by another judgment of a superior court. But as of today, ADC is dead. And if ADC is dead, there is no reason why this matter should still be on in Justice Lifo's court. That's our position. My name is Carlo Agro. And my client is Gimakulam Okando, the applicant seeking to be joined, and also the plaintiff in the matter of bias and corruption against Justice Lifo and Justice Omotosho. Justice Soho.
We have heard it all. Nigerians now are not coming up with corruption cases against justices. And these justices will not want to recluse themselves from that case. This is the decadence that is deepening in our judiciary. And there's no doubt where it is coming from. When the righteous man reigns, the people rejoice. When the wicked man reigns, the people, they cast out restraint. They perish. The people perish. The people will be sorrowful. That is what Nigeria is experiencing today. Anywhere you are, anywhere we are, whoever that is a leader, it matters a lot. Whoever that is in charge, it reflects on anything that is happening around. Years ago, I was still in my university days. I used to travel down to Lagos to visit my sister. During Fashola, before Fashola, I used to visit Lagos. I used to see the irresponsibility, indiscipline by motorists, keke and all the rest. I used to see it on Lagos roads. But after the 2 years or so, when Fashola was now in charge, I came to Lagos. I noticed there was a long queue. No vehicle dare move out of the queue because of the fear of rules and regulations. The roads police by this put there by the states to discipline those persons that are violating those rules, those traffic rules. A lot of persons conduct themselves in the best manner. Despite a particular lane was free, no vehicle dare leave the lane where we were queued on. What I'm trying to portray with this story is this. When there is a competent leader, when you have a competent leader who is doing the right thing, and he's telling everybody, let's do the right thing, the people, they are not hard to manage. People, they adhere strictly to rules and regulations because they know if you flout it, there's going to be consequences. And because it is not because those vehicles that maintain the rule that very day, the roads rule that very day, not because they are disciplined. They know the consequences of what they're going to face if they disobey. So my point is this: when you have a government that is upright, that is disciplined, that is ready to do the needful, who is not stealing, who is not embezzling, who is efficient in the discharge of using public money for public good, when you have such a governor, such a president, the people easily fall in line. And because we have one that is parading corruption, that is parading impunity, that is why Nigerians are behaving along. That is why it's reflecting in our judges, in our judiciary. That is why it's reflecting in police. That is why it's reflecting in the army. To the extent, Army General, Chief of Defense Staff, has announced that all the terrorists, they are our children. Anytime there's a window open for them, that anytime they can come for forgiveness, irrespective of if they've unalived a whole community. That is where we are, where we find ourselves today. All this must come to stop. That is why I'm giving my voice to this. You may be wondering, will they hear you? You are hearing me. We are educating Nigerians. My video has its own reach. There are other videos that have their own reach. When you are saying it, I'm saying it, other people are saying it, our government will buckle up and do the right thing and do the needful. Once again, my name is Barrister Oseobo. Please like this video, share this video so that we go on a wider view. Thank you very much.